Alright, so today I'm going to go over some of my Disneyland layouts with you guys, just so you can get inspiration and ideas. I'm going to start with the Pixar Play Parade. This was actually at California Adventures, and the parade goes over different Pixar movies. So this one is Monsters University, and all I did was take white cardstock, and each parade page that I made is on white cardstock. To keep it all in a group together, I'll show you real quick. Like, all the parade pages are on white cardstock. And then for each part of the parade, so I wrote the title at the bottom, Monsters University. I got these chipboard stickers for Monsters University at the dollar store. And same with these little eyeballs. There was like a pack of like 100 at the dollar store. And I just used my scraps and I cut out little flags. This is eyelash fiber that I've had forever. And I kind of inked around these edges here. I put a quote here. And I just backed the pictures in scrap paper. This is also a scrap. These are different thickers that I've had, you know, I thought I would use them up. And I drew the little light for Pixar because I couldn't find an image online that I liked. So I just kind of sketched it and then colored it in. It's not the best, but it works for the idea of this is the Pixar Play Parade. And the problem that I had was we took so many pictures of this parade. I had to kind of shuffle through them and just see which ones I liked the best and how many I could fit on one page. Because it ended up being, I don't know, six pages just for this parade alone. So it's kind of crazy, right? But you get there and you're so amazed by all the stuff that, you know, Disney does and Pixar does, and you just want to take pictures of everything. And then so the next parade page would be Toy Story. And this is actually an image I printed out from the internet. And I just fussy cut around him and popped him up on foam dots. I had some of these stars, put those on scrap paper again. And this scrap paper is like a denim print, a wood grain print, and then just red and blue. This was a strip of some paper I had, and I want to say it was county fair or I don't know, rodeo or something. And I just kind of cut around all these little loops. Again, another quote from the movie. And I just backed all these up in scrap papers, made a couple little clouds out of the denim and inked them. Inked around the edges, and these were some super old, I want to say 1990 little stickers I had on a sticker sheet. And I just cut around them and put the little guys down here, the LGM. These also are super old letter stickers that I got from the dollar store at one point in life. And I am certainly into using my stash right now, so I thought, okay, let me put that there. So this was the second page of the parade. The third page, this is Finding Nemo. And again, same concept, white background, scrap paper behind all the pictures. These were actually Disney stickers that I had. So I popped them up, I backed them on white, popped them up. This sticker here with the turtle is from the dollar store. And these little bubbles, they look real rough. I just cut them. I just drew circles, cut around them, and inked them. And those are my bubbles. I figured this is my book, I could do what I want. Same here, the banner down here is also scrap paper. These are letters that I've had forever again. And I know they don't match, but I don't care. It kind of works out. This ribbon I got from Joann's a while ago with my 40% off. And I never got a chance to use it, so put it on there. These bubble stickers were on the same sheet with this. And this little clam guy here, I don't know, he was just on a sticker sheet I had. And I thought, oh, that's cute. I'll put that on there. Another quote, and I'm done. So that's for that one. Next one we have Bug's Life. Again, rolling with the same concept because I wanted to keep all the parade pages the same. These big long leaf things are from the dollar store. They are wall art that I kind of cut up and pieced together to make it look like giant leaves. These are thickers. These are computer printouts. Print them out on white cardstock, and I fussy cut around them, put them on here. These are again scrap paper for the banners, scrap paper for behind the pictures, the mats. And these little stickers are really old. You remember those stickers you could get on a long strip, and you break them off, and if you buy 2 of the squares, then it's like 50 cents. If you buy 3 of the squares, it's 75 cents. That's where these stickers came from. I want to say they're like Sandy Lion. I'm not sure the brand, but I've had those forever, and I thought, use them up. Let's use up everything I got. Again, another quote, some ribbon I had in my stash, and there is the layout. Next parade page I have is the Incredibles. Very simple again. These are scraps all behind here. Computer printouts all here. This one I added some brads to kind of make it pop, because it's like pow, bang, with the superheroes. Put a brad in there, and these are thickers. Super simple. This is actually a strip of paper because I did not have any kind of ribbon to tie in with this that I liked. So I just used a strip that I had of yellow paper, and there it is. That is that layout. The last one is cars. And unfortunately in the parade, I don't know why, we only have 2 pictures. Between me and my daughter's, my camera and her cell phone, we only took 2 pictures of cars. So I don't know if they didn't have a lot going on. It was the end of the parade. So that's why there's only 2 pictures. So I decided also to put this picture. This is them sitting waiting for the parade. Kid number 2 and kid number 4. And I wrote their parade reviews here, so I just kind of covered that up because that's their thoughts. Again, down here is scrap paper I cut into banners. Ribbon. These images were from online. This is some letter stickers I had from the dollar store. This and this were in a travel kit that I had, and I don't remember, I kind of took it apart, so I don't remember the brand, but I just backed them up on black paper, and this one's popped up and this one is just flat. And again, some more stickers I had, sticker letters, probably from the dollar store. That sounds crazy, but that is what I used for that and that. Now moving on, the next layout I have is Monsters University. So at California Adventures, they have a backdrop and it says Monsters University. So I had all my kids and me and my husband posed in front of that just for a good photo op. And this layout to me turned out really, really cute. I loved it, loved it, loved it. What I did was, this is just some chevron paper I had. I put, in the background. This is a computer cutout. I printed it off the computer and cut around it and popped it up. These chipboard pieces here and chipboard pieces here came in a little pack from the dollar store. Same with this. And I just kind of lined them up, put them on there. I had so many pictures of this too, so I kind of just matted that one to pop out, put these all here. And I used a lot of scrap paper for this too. Matted this one so it could pop out, my kids being silly, me and my husband being silly. And then this little certificate I got from the internet again. And I just put the googly eyes on it, and it says our family name on here, and it says we have, our Bachelor of Arts in Scary. And I thought that was super cute. And that is for Monsters University. Alright, so the next layout I have is this one. It's the fireworks at Disneyland. And this paper was, again, super old. This is hot off the press, paper pizzazz. This is like 1992 paper. And I actually thought, let me try and use it. I punched these little Disney heads right here and then stickled them. And these, I just had a bunch of bling left over. Put it on there. Thickers. And this paper right here I got a Tuesday morning. It looks like a mirror. It's like a reflection sheet. It's really cool. But I thought that would be great for a firework layout. So that's that. Then we have Rapunzel. My daughter did not want to actually sit and wait for her to arrive to take the picture. So when we were in the courtyard, the princess courtyard, we just took pictures by the poster because she got a kick out of that the poster was on the wall like in the movie. And this paper I think is EK Success, and she's already printed on here. This is already printed on here. The border's already printed on here. And sometimes it's hard to work with border papers, but what I did was I took a scrap of this, punched this with my EK Success, my Fiskars punch, gave it a little border. I found these letters, used those letters, and then I dressed it up with these flowers, some bling I had, little pearl drops, and I journaled here. I covered that up. You guys don't need to see all my boring journaling. Now this sun, basically, I drew this out, cut it out, inked it, kind of just put it on there. And it's really rough and freehand, but it works. So that is for that layout. Next one we have, let's see, it goes like this. This is Cinderella. Yay, Cinderella. I love Cinderella. She's my favorite. This was a kit, and this was Sandy Lion, Disney Princess. Again, super old kit, and you always think, what am I going to do with these? My thought process is, I'm trying to use my stuff because I paid for it, so let me use it up. I mean, I should be able to use up everything I own right now. So that's what I did. I used this kit, and it's really simple. All this was in the kit, all the paper, all the stickers. I layered a couple of them, cut out a little banner over here. I just cut out a little banner, layered this one on top of that one. That's basically all. It's really, really simple and easy. But I was trying to make it work, so there it is. Cinderella. Next we have Mickey Mouse. Now this mouse and these hands were from a sticker sheet, but these tags were in a kit that was made, a layout kit at a class at a scrapbooking store, and I kind of took that kit apart because it didn't work with my picture sizes. So I pulled that apart, put it on here, put it on this paper. This is scrap paper back here, these dots. These stars were also from this whole set. Some thickers, and I put the two pictures here. And I know it kind of looks like the same picture, but it's not. But yeah, see Mickey's he's touching his ears, and all my kids are touching their ears. I thought that was cool. But it's really simple. And I like to frame out a lot of my paper with borders because it makes it pop to me. So that was Mickey Mouse. Then we have Minnie. And Minnie, this is scrap paper here. So again, black sheet of cardstock, white scrap of paper, polka dot scrap of paper. These stickers are from a sticker sheet, same sticker sheet. I'm not sure which, I want to say Close to My Heart, but I'm not sure. This was from a swap, and I glittered it up. And this tag came from the same layout kit as this tag. And I just, again, pulled it apart and put it on this sheet. And I journaled here, and I kind of covered that up, but that's basically the layout. This right here, I just, drew it a little bump, bump, bump. And actually I did a whole strip because I wasn't sure if I was going to put this picture on or not. But I did. Might as well. I took it. Might as well do it. So there it is. Very simple. This is just with a pen. I just went around, drew some lines. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Next, Daisy. And I thought it was super funny that my kids did a duck face when they took a picture with Daisy Duck. They thought of all these little poses for each character all on their own, which shocked and surprised me. And it kind of made me happy that we didn't have the same boring pictures that we had last year. We go to Disneyland about every other year-ish, so I was kind of happy about that. Now, as far as this layout goes, these flowers were on another page, and so they were pink flowers with, like, I want to say a hot pink. You know, the pattern was the pink flowers on like a hot pink, which I didn't like, so I cut all the flowers out. I put these heart buttons on top of it. I got these heart buttons at the dollar store, of course. This daisy was from a swap, and I believe she did these on her Cricut. This camera I had from another page I just cut out, and I put a little heart in it. This is scrap paper. These are all on scrap paper. That's why it's different color purples, because I'm using my scraps. Also scrap paper. And these letters are creative memory letters, probably 1990. So, super old. Next I have Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. And this actually, these stickers right here, these are Susie Zoos. Remember Susie Zoos long time ago? Super cute stickers. So this little snail was on here, and this frog was on here. And I get to throw that away. Yay! Put that back in the box. But what I did here was I used this Heidi Grace, and this is, I want to say poppies, cutouts, die cut sheet, and I put them on here, and then I individually cut some of the flowers out and I popped them up on top of it to kind of give it a 3D dimensional look. This right here, what I did was just cut out little green strips from the remainder of this, put them on there. These are thickers. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets of paper for this. And I got the paper from Heidi Grace, and this was $3.99 at Tuesday Morning, and it was basically, it's like a whole pack. Super pretty. I'm finally using it. I was happy about that. And I just freehand cut this heart out of one side of this is red, so scraps. And there it is. That is that. This is a little car they have in front of the ride. It's hard to take pictures on that ride because it goes fast and crazy, so I never capture a picture on that ride, but I had them pose out in front of the ride for me. The next layout I have is this one, teacups. Well, it was supposed to say cups with an S, but the sticker sheet I was trying to use up didn't have an S, so it just says teacup. I wanted to put teacup ride, but that didn't fit anywhere, so there it is. It's going to be that. This paper right here is Sandy Lion paper, Alice in Wonderland, and I had a couple of sheets of it, so I cut out the apron, I popped it up, I cut out the legs, I popped it up, cut the flower out, put it on there, cut this, probably this flower out, put it here, and a bunch of these little ones I fussy cut and just stuck them on there. You can't really tell, just gives it a little more pop. These are washi tape, and I just took the washi tape, folded it in half, and then lined it up and cut the bottom like a banner. I got that idea from, I want to say it's about scrapbooking.com. It's like 12 ways to washi. If you go on YouTube and put in 12 ways to washi, it comes up. And that's where I got that idea from. Super easy idea. They have a lot of cool ideas on there. This is a swap, and it matched, so I put it on there, trying to use up my pieces, and basically that is it. No journaling on this one. I'm just trying to get through all these Disney layouts. So that's that one. I am sorry if you could hear my neighbors are cutting their grass. I'm sorry if you could hear that. Next one I have is the Jungle Cruise. Again, whatever I found, I just put this together. So these are thickers. This is a piece of paper I've had from a pack from I want to say 92, I don't know, a long time ago. These are some stickers I found. I just put those on there. Swap pieces, these and this. And then that's it. That's all I did. And I backed this on the brown. And I used scraps to back those up to match. That's that one. Next, Haunted Mansion. Now, it's hard to take pictures inside of there because it's dark. My daughter caught this one on her phone. I thought that was cool. I caught this one from afar. So, I just put those on there. Let me show you the papers I used. So, this is my little yellow bicycle. So, this was my base page. This right here I used back here. And then the other side of it, I cut this out, and that is what I did here. I used rub-ons here. I found some rub-ons, put those on there. I had these letters I found, put those on there. And then these little things was also from my little yellow bicycle, Boo Life. You know, you get a sheet of paper like this and you think, how can I use it? What can I do with this? So I cut out a few of the items and put them here and here, and then the candle put there. I don't know how I'm going to use the rest of this, but I will find a way because I have 2 sheets of this. So the one I already cut up in this one, so I have to figure that out. That is the Haunted Mansion. Alright, the next layout that I have is this one. And it's the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Here's the thing. The paper that I had was this EK Success paper. It's pre-printed, and what do you do with this type of paper? I don't know what to do with this type of paper. So I had to get really, really creative, especially because I had 2, well actually I had 4 of the same print, and they're all, to me, facing this way. I don't know, it just didn't work out for me to like just use the paper like this. So I cut this top part off and put that up here. I cut this part off and turned it and put it here. I cut these parts off and put them here and here. I cut this bottom out and put it here. For the stitching that's already printed on here, I wanted to replicate that. So I used rub-ons that I've had in my stash, and I just kind of did that around here. The background paper was just a yellow print that I had in my stash. And these stickers here are Jolie's. And these bees are Creative Memories. And they had stingers on them. But the stingers made the bees look like mean bees. So I cut off all the stingers so they could be like happy, you know, for Winnie the Pooh. These are thickers. These are thickers. These are letter stickers I had in my stash. These are letter stickers I had in my stash. This little piglet here, I fussy cut him out of here and put him here. And that's kind of how the layout went. I inked around the edge. I put little dots with my marker. Put some Pooh quotes and put, you know, my journaling down here. And the funny thing is, we've been going to Disneyland for years and we've never been on this ride because we didn't know it existed. So it was kind of a joke of the whole trip. Like, how did we not see that? This is the companion page to that. And again, I cut this top part out again and put it up here. But I turned it like that. So I put it upside down. So this Eeyore is actually under this photo. And that's kind of how I hid him under there. I cut out this Tigger and put him here. And this Pooh with this jar was on the same Jolie's as this came on. So I use that there. That's basically it, and that's how I use these pre-printed sheets. So if you have any of these, it's a good idea to maybe cut them apart and use your scraps on the back. That's what all these are, scraps. here, here. That's why none of them kind of match, but that's okay. I got the layout done. And I actually like it, so that's a good thing. Next one I have is The Sword in the Stone. And my kids never even seen this movie. That's the funny part. I just grabbed this sheet because it had a light color in the background. This was actually a castle paper. I fussy cut the castle out of the paper, and this right here was way over here on the page, so I just kind of moved it over so it would fit in the frame, give it a frame. This I had forever. I think it's from Hot Off the Press, one of their old books with cutouts. These are different thickers, and the vine underneath here is from Creative Memories. This vine on top is some old sticker vine that I had. I just layered it on top of there. And this guy is from the movie, and he actually is printed out on cardstock, and I just cut him out and popped him up. And that's that layout. Next one is the Brave. So here it is, Brave layout. We'll start with this one. So this paper is We Are Memory Keepers Story Time. And let's see. So this is the base page here. Then this page here, I fussy cut around all here, all the way around to make this border. And then I layered that on top of that. To match some of the pictures, I used this sheet for this brown, so it would just kind of match. This blue is a scrap paper. This scroll is a printout from the internet. This is a printout from the internet. This is a printout from the internet. This is a printout from the internet. And this one I actually backed on this brown here, and then popped it up. Super simple, super quick. I didn't have any Brave stickers whatsoever. Again, she's a printout from the internet, and she is backed on brown and popped up. This was another scroll that I journaled on. And that is the layout. It took a while to cut all around here, but in the end it was really, really quick. And that's the Disney layouts that I have to show you. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and maybe I'll show you some more next week.